But not this year. Probably not.
You never know.
3 for Madness. Question 1, please.
What is your favorite all-time memory of the Kings on the court?
I think this one. That hasn't happened yet.
I know. The memories we're making up. Okay, the Bibby shot against the Lakers is really the obvious one. I'm gonna give that's the answer, but I'm gonna give a sub answer as well. The amount of times I have rewound OJ Mayo making just this stupid, insane shot, DeMarcus Cousins slumped shoulders, going to grab the ball out of bounds and inbound it. One of the Grizzlies assistants walking out onto the court. Tyreek Evans heaving it from half court. Dante Green jumping up and down while the ball's halfway to the basket, like he already knows we won. And then the ball goes through the hoop. Grant's call. Tyreek stepping up on the scorer's table. That might be the Kings clip I've watched the most in my life, weirdly enough, because I was really thinking about this last night. So that's going to be my honorary, I know the Bibby shot is the one, but man, I love that moment.
Yeah, believe it or not, in 40, there is a lot of
there
things.
There are.
I think now that we have probably been in you and I specifically, and a lot of Kings fans that have been around, let's say 20 plus years, maybe 25, have been in kind of all different versions of this team, from one of the worst to kind of a nowhere team to a, hey, they may be something, to the rise, like the come up, this is the beginning, to a good team. I think my favorite cycle of that is the team on the come up.
I couldn't agree with you more.
So I'm going to the late 90s, 92,000, when they weren't going to win a championship, but it was Jay Will, like, hey, these guys, this was fun.
Yes.
They're winning some games.
Yes.
They're likely going to make the
Yes.
playoffs. I don't know if they're going anywhere, but everything was new and fun. So that, and then we had it 3 years ago with the first Beam team. I think, all of that was like a first journey. Now, that didn't extend as long as the other one obviously did, but I think that's my favorite journey of Kings basketball.
So I'll give you, for example,
Any way you want it, that's the way you need it.
any
Way you want it.
So
Sorry.
I think it's kind of fun to go through eras. So from that era, so you got Kings, Lakers, Staples Center, TNT, 1999. Kings are down 20-something at the half. Kenny Smith saying, "Don't give up on my guys." The Chris Webber put back with .4 left, run it down the court, accidentally slapped Jason Williams across the face. And then to your point, as you go through, I would say the Kings clip I have watched the most over the last 3 years.
Herder shot?
Kevin Herter against Utah.
Yeah.
There are those moments, believe it or not, from each era.
Yeah, and then maybe even I don't think people thought that Mitch and that group was going to win the championship, but when they're up on the Sonics, like that, just the rise of a team, to me, I think is my favorite part.
Game 1 and Game 2 versus the Warriors. At the end, just the knowing they won.
Yeah.
Hearing, no Steve Kerr team has ever been down 2-0 in a play. But you know what? We had that moment.
Yes, we did.
Number 2, please.
I would like to add to it, though.
Yes.
The Ronnie Price dunk.
I mean, it's...
Again, your bad team.
That was saved on a friend's DVR forever.
That was so great.
Yes.
That was so great. Who was that over? Was that over Boozer?
It was.
Booth. Number 2.
Question 2.
Monster.
What is your favorite all-time memory of the Kings off the court?
The opening practice at American River College is fantastic. There's a few. It's the day we won relocation. I could come up with 1 through 6 have something to do with relocation. It could be going into the arena for that first game. What was it, against the Nuggets? I think when they stayed.
Yep.
That for me, everything surrounding relocation. That's the best off the court.
Yeah, I don't think there's a.
I don't even think
That's the
there's
answer.
a question. So all right, number 3.
I would add to that.
Ronnie Price dunk.
When the Kings clinched the playoffs in Portland and everyone going down to the arena to watch the Beam.
That was very cool. And honestly, and
going to the airport.
Yep, that whole thing. And to be honest, I think I don't think. That is my favorite show we've ever done. The next morning. That was such a cool show.
When you were on the road?
When I was on the road, when I was in the town square or whatever, my dad called in when we were talking, all the fans calling in and just we had fans crying, and I mean that was when we're making the play.
Lisa, Christina Werner,
Yes.
a bunch of longtime fans.
Oh, Lisa lost
Yeah.
it. Like everyone was losing. It was so great. They just they deserve that. Number 3, please.
Question 3.
What is your worst memory of the Kings on the court?
It's tough for me. There's look, the Ori shot, it's like the Bibby shot. The Ori shot is the one that stands out. I think you and I actually might agree on this if I remember correctly. It's Weber, his knee the next year. That's that to me. And I think hindsight has done that for me.
Yeah.
Because that was the end, and we just maybe didn't know it yet. We suspected it, but we didn't know it.
Right. Yeah.
That was the end.
Yeah, I think. I mean, then that's all in a couple year window from losing to the Lakers to that next year, which again I'll still maintain I think was their best team.
Yes, I agree with you.
The 02-03 team.
I agree with you.
They even lose Weber in the beginning of that series, and they go 7 with Dallas, who was really good.
Yeah.
Without your best player.
Yep.
And then they were not the same team. He was not the same player. They were not the same team. And that one to me.
Number 4. Oh, wow.
We don't have a sounder for that.
No, we don't.
Bonus
question. Opening day bonus. Number 4.
What's your worst memory of the Kings off the court?
All right. When I wrote this question, again, let me, Bobby Hurley, Ricky Berry, obviously those go beyond basketball. And I'm just going to put those aside because I'm talking basketball related off the court, not horrible tragedies that we still feel to this day. I would say it was, look, going back to relocation. It was, I think it was MLK Day in February when the news broke. I want to
Yes.
say, because it wasn't the
was in
team in
January.
New Orleans or January.
I think they were in New Orleans or Charlotte.
I think they were in. I could be wrong.
I think they were in
I thought they were in New
Charlotte.
Really? Okay. And I remember seeing the news, and then I remember calling Grant, and Gavin had called Grant and told him it was coming. So that's where I knew it was for real. And then hearing the number and that they had an agreement. And, for a while, I think most, if not all of the Kings fans went, we're losing our team. They're gone.
Mm-hmm.
You can't reverse this. They're gone. I don't think I've ever felt lower as a Kings fan, either on or off the court than that day, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Just to pick something different, because that's probably
Sure,
it.
yeah.
And not the life tragedies that we talked
Yeah.
about. But I would say from so after that, so the team is saved, they're here. Maybe from around 2015 to 2019, and maybe you could still argue now, but when they weren't very good, and they were really, I think when the Kangs became, and they were on every, what are they doing? They did this, that it's
The
not
Malone
taking
firing,
the Carl, the Bagley signing over Luke, or draft. It just, everybody questioned everything they did, and they were probably right, but it just, when you're kind of in that stretch of, man, you want to win decisions, and they were losing them all.
All of them.
And it just wasn't fun.
The worst stretch of drafting in NBA history.
Just terrible. Everybody's going to miss, but they missed that many times and colossally. A mega miss in a sense. They got a good player, but they could have this. No, they drafted the worst of the batch.
8:30.
Damian Lillard draft is the worst one.
The what?
The Damian Lillard one is the worst one.
But is it?
But is it?
Right?
Yeah.
There's so many.
Well, we could be sitting here looking at Davion Mitchell over Alper and Şengün here in about 5 years going, that was worse than all of them. Who knows? Gary Gerald joins us at 8:30, Katie Christensen at 9 a.m. as we continue our opening day coverage. When we get back, the season before the season, Jason's going to do a little time machine thing like we used to do when we were in elementary school. He's got some questions that we're gonna not answer, but answer. Well,
maybe
it'll
a
make
few of
sense.
them.
And then also, I see I have a lot of we have a lot of nominees for those good
perfect.
and bad moments on the text line
That's
at
good.
916-339-1140. You can also chat with us at the Sactown Sports YouTube. Don't forget 8 a.m. code word for the Kimpton Sawyer giveaway. Also, we're gonna have Mountain Mike's $50 gift card to give away for you in the 9 a.m. hour.